Okay, so this is the Notorious WelderUp gas station. I think I built this thing 13 or 14 years ago. It's crazy because it actually became a historical monument in Las Vegas on the maps. Tons of people come by and they always, you know, people that are in Vegas, they're always looking for like historical stuff of old ghost towns and different things like that. And here at my house in Vegas, well, I'm right outside of Vegas, has, you know, I've been here for 14 years now, and I never thought anybody was ever gonna come out here, or did I ever think I was gonna sell this place, but I did. There's a big developer coming in, they're building big tilt-up buildings here, and I decided I didn't want to have my house around a bunch of tilt-ups, but I'm not leaving without my gas station. It's become a historical monument. It's like moving the miner statues to Goodsprings. Well, now I'm gonna move this to Goodsprings, which is gonna be a very interesting thing. The building's pretty tall. The trailer we're putting it on, I'm hoping, is not going to exceed the height of power lines. That's the biggest thing. The building is very wide. It's almost 17 feet wide. The only way to really take this to Goodsprings is down the Interstate 15, and it's going to be interesting to see if we can get it down and all the way to Goodsprings. We're going to have to do a midnight run. That's just what we're going to have to do. But right now, what I'm doing is I've got rid of all the rock and all the cars and all the memorabilia, the antiques around the gas station. It's starting to look like it did when I first built it, because now all my landscaping's gone. We got to cut down 2 pretty nice trees. This one right here's got to go here in a minute, because I got to be able to get the forklifts. That tree wasn't there when I put this building in, and when I built it in place. So yeah, we're in for a long haul on trying to get this thing out there and make it work and hopefully make it safely out there. But right now, the awning has always been supported by those big pieces of timber that were actually from the Hoover Dam. It does make it historical for me in a way, because those pieces of wood are from the 30s, late 20s, when they were building the dam. So right now what we're doing is we're just gonna support it so we know that the awning is supported by structure. So we're in here welding up some stuff and building some bracing and making it work. My goal is to cut 2 trees down, get both my forklifts in here, see if I can get this up in the air. If I can, I'm gonna back my trailer underneath this thing and get it supported and ready to go so we can make a run for the Goodsprings. It's been cool. We've had a lot of great parties out here. A lot of people have taken tons of wedding pictures and, you know, graduation pictures and, you know, everything you can think of. Modeling pictures and this and that in front of this gas station. And there's a lot of photos out there of it. It's either I take it and move it, or they're going to come in here with a wrecking ball and just tear it all down. And that'd be sad. So I'm going to go ahead and try to load it up and see if we can get this thing to Goodsprings. The only way to do it is just do it.
Okay, I have a bunch of old scrap steel that I have laying around the property. It's always good to have some scrap steel laying around. All these little plates and stuff that I'm making right here, just old diamond plate scrap I had laying around to make these brackets to haul this gas station. This wood's old. I want to brace it up as much as I can. I didn't do that when I built it because I wasn't ever planning on moving it. But to get it down the road, this is the stuff we got to do to make it work. There's a few trees that were in the way that we had to get out of the way, and I hate to cut these old trees down because I grew them myself, and man, it sucked to cut them down. Once I got under this, I started tugging on it and realized that we must have anchored it down. I thought we just set it on concrete piers, and I did, but it's been 14 years ago, and realized that we did anchor it, me and the 2 other guys that built this. It was a lot of work. We had cut a couple holes in the floor, get down in there where the concrete pad was, and pry it out of there. I was like, why is this thing so heavy? And it is pretty heavy, but once we got that out of there, it came up right up off the ground. This trailer that we're using is kind of actually we've had this trailer for years. And it's a good one because it's a lowboy trailer. It'll be able to get under the bridges, hopefully. And the way that it's set up, it just makes sense. We're ready to transport.
Well, we got the old gas station loaded up. It was a little sketchy there for a while. It's still sketchy. Actually, it's really sketchy. We got a little overhang, but for the most part, I think it's going to tow good. I mean, I'm gonna anchor down to the trailer and tie it down really good. I think Black Widow's not liking it. If you can see the clearance here. I mean, it'd pull it, I'm sure, but I'm gonna hook it up to my big truck so it'll pull it good. Yeah, I was really just not wanting to give up this gas station and leave it here and let somebody tear it down. So we're gonna hopefully get it up there in the next couple days. We're gonna probably do it in the middle of the night. I hope this YouTube video doesn't go out before our little escapade, because I do have numerous friends that are Metro and cops and highway patrol, and I don't want them to have to be involved in my escapades. We're gonna get this thing to Goodsprings one way or another, but I'm glad we got it up on the trailer. It's really cool. I mean, just being out here with my boys, you know, my kids are so handy and so awesome to have around to help me do this, because without them, it'd be a lot more work. It's been a good day, and we got her loaded. So next time you see this baby, it'll be pulling down the highway, going to Goodsprings.